All right, everybody. Yesterday I showed you about the compost bin, and I promised you that I would be making a video on how I do the compost bin. Right now it stands about 3 feet tall. Okay, and that's something to keep in mind. All right, it's been over 100 degrees for 7 days now, and this thing is not that far down, so it's right there. All right, so when I put this back together, all right, I am going to bury that in the middle of what I'm going to be putting in there. Now, I just cut the backyard. All right, it's right before the rain, and it's got the morning dew on it, and I like that because what you do is you scrape out the bottom of the lawnmower and you put it all in the container. It's all mulched, and that's what the leaves are going to be like. When I take this out, I'm going to actually put it over here and mow over it, and that's going to go back in mixed in with the grass. I used a snow shovel, a metal rake that's going to help me get everything off the ground, and I have a pitchfork. Remember to angle everything away from you so you don't step on them and hit yourself in the head or something. And I use a shovel to actually put, I'm going to be filling up my this guy right here with the compost, and then putting dirt on the side. So I'm going to be working on this. I'm not going to have the video running the whole time, but I want to show you what I do, what it looks like when it comes out, when I'm doing the cut over there and the mixing and putting water in it, and then I'm going to bury the thermometer in there. And tomorrow, before I upload the video, I'll have the reading of what it is 24 hours after doing this. I don't know how well you can see this. I got one arm on the camera and one arm on this, and watch the steam that's coming out of that. I don't know if you can see it on the camera or not, but there's some serious steam coming out of there. So, and there's a little bit of growth, but that's that's where all the heat is. Now, I never got down this far with the thermometer to find out how much it is, how well it is. And I know there's grass and leaves mixed. These are pretty big pieces. It's not what I actually cut up. So I don't see any grass in there. It must have decayed all the way. But I'm going to go down a little deeper. And what I do is I spread it out here, and this is what I mow and mulch up, and that mixes in with the grass and goes in the center. Well, I hit the grass, and you can see the steam coming off of that. I'll move it around a little bit more for you. So the grass is all back down here that I put in last week. And look at that. That is all steam coming out of there. So that's where I'm going to stick the probe in next time to find out what that temperature is. Now, what I want out of here is all this white. And yes, it is warm. That is almost dirt right there, guys. It's cooked. This guy, all the bacteria broke it down. This is what it looks like before. And the grass, the green grass is it. So this green grass, which is warm also, turns into this. You need brown, green, moisture, and air. And you have all the soil you ever wanted. Never have. Well, the sun is out now. That's my little hole. Back up and you can see it better. Okay, I shoveled up on the edges, the front, and I'm going to get rid of what's in the front, put over there, and then I'm going to close the gate. That way it builds up on the inside. And when I get about halfway full with the bottom part of the mixture, I'm going to put the thermometer tip in the front. And then after I'm all done and wet it down, we're going to see what that temperature is. All right, that's before. That's all laid out, and this is after. So that's what's coming out. All right, so this is all done, and the mulch is in here now. So that's just as fine as the grass. Most of it is, at least. And when it mixes together, and there's already grass in here because it's getting what's on the ground over here too. The ground's loving this because that's going into the ground also. So it takes time doing this. It's an electric lawnmower. And am I worried about power? No, because I have solar panels. Those are my inverters way over there. So I'm not worried about it. Now, what came out of that bag, and 2 handfuls together, just grabbing together, toss it into there and mix it up. Okay, and every time you do this, you got to mix it up. That way it's well mixed. Okay, so I'll probably put 2 more loads in, then put the thermometer in and pack everything. Well, I just put the probe in there, stuck it down inside there, and we're about 2 feet off the ground. All right, so finishing it up and going. Well, the sun's behind me now, so there's my shadow. I'm trying to stay on my feet, but that's all as clean as it's going to be. Okay, this guy's empty. and it's filled up. All right, so right now it's 76.8, and you can see that in there. It's kind of small. I'll get a little closer for you. All right, so that's the temp right now. All right, so I'm going to leave the cord there, but I'm taking the unit in, and I'll check it tomorrow and before I upload. So right now it's about 9:30 in the morning on Friday. Okay, it's Saturday about 10 o'clock, and we had a little cold spell coming by. It's about 42 degrees outside, and it has actually started taking place. It's 89.6 degrees under there. So I'm actually going to leave this cord in, and every time I'm out here doing a video, because I'm getting ready to do a video on romaine lettuce, because I've never grown it before, but there's some things you need to know if you're doing it for the first time. And I don't even know if I'm doing it right. Just like with the potato plants, don't even know if I'm doing it right. So, hey, hope you liked the video. Hey, everybody, thanks for watching my YouTube channel. All right, hit subscribe while you're here, and there's a lot more videos coming, a lot to look at. All right, peace out.